And welcome back to John Chops here with episode Danganronpa. Last time we left off, I think we just did a big recap of what happened so far. In this case, we discovered Hero's not the culprit. And Sus is acting sus. So, yeah, let's continue. I'm gonna go grab myself some water. So, yeah.
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor. And I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
But it just doesn't make sense. Gotta remember, if Fufumi was found with his head caved in, at the same time Taka was, there's no way that the killer could go on the 3rd floor and the 1st floor at the same time. So that's very that's something that's been bothering me this entire time. Yeah, no, I'm not watching it. I'm not reading this. No more flashback. No.
and then
Stop with the flashback. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. There's only one staircase leading up and down the thing. The floor. The 1st floor and the 3rd floor. Well, the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor. So there's no way they would have gone by us.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead.
But he wasn't dead.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste.
But that wasn't for Fumi, that was for Taka.
3rd floor, to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
Which is why we got the announcement.
Must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Yeah.
Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
And he was gone.
But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Yeah, Fumi's body disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about Taka's body disappeared. My nose is super itchy.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Yeah.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
Exactly.
And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
Yeah.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yep.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Yes.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Alright.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Like how the fact that a body was killed on the 3rd floor and on the 1st floor at the same time?
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradiction that's a contradiction in what happened to Taka. We're gonna uncover the truth about this case. I have to find them no matter what. Alright. Let's see what I've got to deal with. Got to fire. Like my argument. On Kuma File 3.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Alright.
what makes you say that?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi
let's hold
was
on
killed
for now.
with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Are you sure? It's a numbered box. The reason. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was kind of wondering that.
Regarding Taka, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice
Babushka.
Hammers.
Shit!
Shoot.
or perhaps it was. We already know what order Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the number.
It's true that Hifumi was while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
Okay, so it must be the one right after that.
So, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
Shit! Missed it again.
Because of the number.
It's true that while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came. So, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
Which one do I do it with?
Shoot. So, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
What do you mean?
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammer.
We already did this one.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Which one do I select?
I wonder if you or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Yeah, it is the Taka came.
So, I wonder if or
I am running out of
we already
hearts.
know what order they were. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Where the hell did I
It's
find that?
true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's
Ah!
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
Oh wait a second, I gotta scan the things, don't I? How do I scan? How do I scan? Focus gauge, concentration. Fast forward, weak spots, characters talkative, yellow, weak spot. Open handbook, fast forward, select truth bullet, mouse wheel, concentrate, open help, flashback, left mouse button.
Or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Wait, how do I scan it?
It's true that Hifumi was
How do I
killed
scan
with
it?
Justice Hammer 3. While Tako's death
Came from a swing.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
I am reloading a save very soon.
So, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
That's it, how you hold it down.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3. While Taka's death
Came from a swing.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
Finally.
No, it's wrong.
We forgot about that mechanic.
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Exactly.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Exactly.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order,
Yes.
but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Oh yeah, the hammer that's cleaned. Yes. So that relates to what time they have died. Shit. Hang on. Oh, this bullshit again. What is this? Wristwatch. Okay. Wrist. Wrist. Wall. Oh no. R. A moron. It's an A. I need a wristwatch. An H? Oh, no, C. And now an H. Give me an H. I am at half a heart again. Complete!
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch.
Yes.
See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
Yep.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, Then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
Yes.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yes.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Something I want to do right now, before I forget, is, save with half a heart.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Yes.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if
Yeah.
Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
No.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder,
Ooh, my neck.
but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Yes.
Right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need another, flashback.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Yep.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something!
No, he would have still been alive there.
Come on.
If that's true, where's the tape?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Yeah.
We all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Mhm.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Yeah.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
Yes.
When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Yes.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room.
Yes.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Mhm.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Are you sure about that? What about Hifumi's body, eh?
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way
Yeah.
she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Exactly.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
I see.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Unless it was Hifumi moving it.
Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Except, Hiro stuck inside a locker. So what?
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it. Or
Who
we'll
done
just
it?
Keep going around in circles.
Yes.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Yeah, exactly. How would they move Hiro's Hifumi's body?
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
I think he walked. I don't really see any other way.
That's true.
We know his glasses are cleaned. He was still alive when we got to the
Body
repository.
disappearing.
So the only legitimate
According
thing
to
would
what
be
Celeste said,
he kind of walked. Oh yeah, for more minutes, yeah. So they weren't even gone for a minute.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way!
Exactly.
Impossible!
And what did we find?
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
Uh,
If the dead body were to move itself.
like I've been saying this entire time. Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
Yeah, it's a ghost.
No! Not another...
And here we see a collective 16 brain cells.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult.
Yeah.
I think what she's implying is,
Hifumi wasn't dead!
we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
And it's not like we confirmed this when we get to the repository, and he woke up!
Alive?
You're the one who woke him up!
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
What you gotta discover is why Fumi went to the repository in the first place.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Owie, you're not that smart, are you?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Who would have guessed?
But it isn't possible.
It is possible. That if Fumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Yes. Ah, shit, I've got half a heart left. Gotta make this perfect. Broken wristwatch.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
I see.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest.
But you said we've already discovered that we.
Hifumi's dead body had been found, and that is why the announcement was made.
Yeah, I need to grab the
Are we
previous
really
statement.
So sure about that?
Yeah, we're short, so
Maybe
sure.
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yes. Let's grab that one. And once, but we talk about his body. So yeah. Okay. So you need to skip all the last one. Grab what what Kyoko said.
You know that surely you heard the body, the Hifumi's dead body, and that is.
Are we really so? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is Hifumi was dead.
Alright, alright.
You know that how? Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Shit! I forgot to get rid of the stupid thing.
Is why
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm super focused. I've got half a heart left.
if Hifumi was dead,
And you know that how?
surely you heard the body discovery of Hifumi's
Dead body had been found.
Okay.
No, it's wrong.
I need some questions that give me back hearts. I really need those. I've got half a heart.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Exactly, like I said.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
As I discussed that we found the bodies at the exact same time.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
And we got the second announcement when we found the bodies again. Don't you remember?
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Exactly.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere.
Really? Well, when we found the repository and the announcement played again.
I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Exactly what I said.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Monokuma's a puncher, isn't she?
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the
body
body
discovery?
discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Exactly.
That didn't answer our question. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was
Yes, it was.
These
We're asking if you're a
bodies
lazy
are
bum.
broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means
Each time I find a body, it's going to play.
even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Huh?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. First time played when we found each body, and then there's the equipment room. Second time is when the bodies were just rediscovered. Please. Ah, hat.
We heard it
One
the
heart.
time in the repository when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching today's episode of Hot Drops. If you guys are watching, hit the like button. I guess I'll stay updated for upload. And if you guys want to see if I survive with just one heart, Yeah, join next time. Hasta la vista. Have a good day.